17 for AJS, 9 for Aubreys, with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. And Brian Justice to batter. And there for strike 1. Just a bit inside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Justice hits this on a line. That ball's gone. Solo shot. Brian Justice has just hit it over the ESPN Wide World of Sports sign. That ball on the line, straight out of the park. 10 runs for Aubreys now. Lead down to 7. And Johnny Bailey, the batter. Full count. Right on top of the plate. So Bailey goes to first on the walk. Chris Calcutt will step in with 1 away. Right back to T.J. Thompson. He can't come up with it. That ball bounced right off of T.J. Tough stance. Picked it up, dropped it, picked it up, dropped it again. Calcutt racing to first. So he's on first. Bailey's on second. Brian Floyd the batter. Still only 1 out. 3 runs are in, 17 AJS. Aubreys is sitting on 10. They've got to try to score some more to make it a game again. And they're doing it right here in the 4th. Floyd down the line. That one's going to go to the corner. Foul ball.
And Rick, a pleasant good morning to you. Glad to have you with us as always.
You're the hardest working man this morning.
Well, we got a couple of technical difficulties that we've been trying to deal with, so we appreciate your patience. Once we get going, things seem like they're smooth. And sometimes if you have a camera crew that gets lost and stuck in traffic, that hurts the whole process. And then, of course, we're trying to work with some in-house things. They're going to try to put videos on the board tonight and a bunch of player cards as well.
Oh, that'd be amazing. On the Jumbotron screen. That's Floyd. Fly ball to center. Rockoff camps under it. Bailey tags and moves over to third.
So that's out number 2.
And Brian Goins, the batter.
And a reminder, Rick, you can follow all day long the action online as we see this one hit into right field at pointstreak.com. You like that app. It helps you figure out what's happening score-wise. Is it not terrific?
I love that thing. Hopefully get it back up in here on your big screen.
I can. The computer's being borrowed right now.
Bailey came in to score on Brian Goins' single. So we have runners at first and second. The score is AJS 17, Aubreys 11. Stacy Bolton, the batter. 1 hopper to the shortstop. And finishes.
Retires the side.
Yes, sir.
17-11 as we go to the 5th here at ESPN's Wide World of Sports. Now, the new name after, for years, it being Disney's Wide World of Sports. Resmondo Sports is backed with nearly 300 USSSA men's B, A, and AA World Tournament wins, in addition to the record-breaking 5-time USSSA Men's Major World Championships. This weekend only, Resmondo Sports is offering the High Performance Composite Bat Combo of the Year. You can pick up a Worth World Series Edition Resmondo Titan and the 2011 Worth Resmondo Duo for the World Series exclusive price of $4.99 when you buy both. To take advantage, see a Resmondo Sports representative at Disney or log on to ResmondoSports.com and use the promo code WSEDUO.
Hey, this is Brett Helmer with Easton Sports.
I'm Brian Wegman with Easton Sports.
Getting ready to drop some bombs with the 09 Easton Bat Line.
The truth is, there is a difference.
The difference is Easton. The truth is, I hit bombs.
All right, we start the fifth. 17-11 is our score. Taking a look at the bracket, the winner of this game takes on Dan Smith later on. They advance after their victory over Hub's Pub. It's a little bit of a daunting task awaiting either one of these two teams, Rick.
They're both very capable of beating Dan Smith.
There's a leadoff hit into left field.
Williams just stepped up and knocked it right out there. No problem. Routine. One-hop single. Billy Moore, the batter. He drives one up the middle. Throw into third. That's a high throw in the dugout.
Oh, my goodness.
So here's the rule. 2 bases from where they were at the time of the release. So we got a runner comes in to score, and Billy Moore had already rounded first. He'll move into third. So on the throwing end, runner scores. Rosenbaum, the batter. Ball's pretty deep out there.
Thought he was trying to catch it with his hat as he pulled it off at first.
Backed up to it, took a step in. So Rosenbaum, sacrifice fly to left. Two runs in, 19-11. AJS 10 in the first, 0 in the second, 7 in the third, 0 in the fourth, and 2 here in the fifth.
Adam Rockoff. We heard some comments last night on Facebook. A lot of people like this guy to try to win the home run derby. One time a little short of the fence. And he's retired for out number 2.
I think he would be a surprise in the home run derby. He's got some pop, but he gets on base just a little over 80% of the time. He led Conference USSSA, as I said.
Popped up. This should retire the side, and it does. 2 more tacked on for AJS. They lead Aubreys by 8. 19-11.
Oh, Corey Franklin, number 15, leadoff batter of the inning. Scorch a little foul ball. Kyle Yerkes on the mound now for AJS. Ramos bobbles it. Look at that hustle by Franklin. He beats it out. So Franklin's on first. Ramos just bobbled it a bit. But unable to make the play. So Franklin on first with the air. Kevin Bazat, the batter. Right back to Yerkes. One at second. Flipped to first, unable to come up with it. Throw a bit in the dirt. So one away. Corey Booth ground ball over to middle infielder, flips over to Ramos at second for the out. Two away, top half, bottom of the fifth. 19-11 in favor of AJS over Aubreys. And Brian Logan, the batter. Logan singles in, hard single. Kessler bobbles. So runners are at second and third, two away. This will bring up Kevin Ride, bottom of the fifth, two outs. ESPN Wide World of Sports, USSSA Men's Major World Series. Ride looks at ball two. And he goes to first. That'll load him up on the walk. The leading home run hitter on Aubreys TaylorMade. Third baseman Brian Justice, all-conference player, will step to the plate.
So Justice at the plate with 2 away. 19-11 our score. Aubreys held AJS to just 2 runs in the top of the 5th. That's going to be short. That retires the side. We go to the 6th. AJS continues to lead by 8. It's the top of the 6th. 19-11, Rick. Good game here.
AJS started it off with a 10-run first inning, and they've held on to the lead ever since. Aubreys blanking there in the bottom of the 5th was critical, I believe, Bernie.
I agree as well. Winner of this game, we told you before, takes on Dan Smith. There's a base hit into center.
Kessler the batter. We got a pinch runner at first for Kreider. That's Jeff Turnbow. Number 39, the lanky Ventura Turnbow. He's quite a character, Bernie.
Is he?
Oh, yes. He's kind of crazy. Good guy.
Into right field. Turnbow rounding the corner. He's headed to third. There's a double for David Kessler. And David Garcia.
All-world player last week in men's B.
And to right field, he's going to tack on a run and make it 2. And the lead is 10.
Turnbow and Kessler score on the hit by Garcia to right field. 21-11. Once again, AJS with a 10-run lead.
And Joel Ramos now batting. Rick, if you want to get Point Streak on your phone, just go to m.pointstreak.com. As we see this one hit into right field. There's a search bar. You can type in USSSA. And then the Men's Major World Series, you click on it, and you got live stats right from this game right on your mobile device. Or you can download the app at the App Store, because I know you're cool with the iPhone.
I'm pretty technologically challenged, but I do know how to get some apps. Garcia on third, Ramos on second, 21-11, AJS over Aubreys.
And here's Kyle Yerkes.
Kyle moved into pitch last inning, took T.J. Thompson's place. He moved over from first. Still nobody out. God, you're walking.
That'll load the bases.
So you have a runner at each station. First, second, and third, nobody out. Masur, the batter.
Pumped up into left. Out number one, that's going to score a run, the 22nd run of the ball game.
Each runner tagged up and moved up one base. That's Garcia, number 8, that came across to score. Next game, Logo Express versus Northwest Combat.
Bouncing ball, that's a base hit. And it'll score 2 more runs.
Ramos and Yerkes come across. Williams on first.
And now Aubreys has got to worry because we're getting closer to that run rule possibility.
Yes, we are. 15 after 5, 20 after 4, 30 after 3. We do play the flip-flop rule. Won't be in effect here. Unlimited home runs. Only 2 events do we do that in, at the Smoky Mountain Classic in Maryville, Tennessee. We play unlimited. 22 conference stops across the country. Top 16 in the points qualify here for Men's Major World Series. That's why you get the 16 best teams in the country. The showcase of slow pitch softball.
This one hit into center. Another run comes in.
That's Rosenbaum with a single.
And Adam Rockoff, let's see if we can see whether he can showcase his home run hitting ability here.
With the makeup of AJS, I would think he's going to be concentrating more on trying to drive the ball into gaps, score a couple of more runs. Pete Campbell comes out to talk to him. Pete Campbell, Mike Folks, co-managers of the year for B World. Pretty neat deal last week. That was their focus and dream all year to win the men's B World. They're coming here relaxed. They have nothing to lose. And
Absolutely.
play loose.
Everything to game, right?
Oh, yeah. You just never know here. I mean, the prohibitive favorites, of course, are Rosmondo and Smith to face each other in the finals of the winners bracket. But they certainly can't overlook any one of these teams. I watched, well, you were there. We were both there. They put 17 runs on in the 7th in Conference Hall of Fame Classic on Rosmondo. AJS did.
On the ground could be 2. Scoop to second for 1. Throws late to first. It's 26-11. Is Rockoff reaching on a fielder's choice?
Kind of nubbed that one off the end of the bat. Johnny Bailey, the middle infielder, to pick up 1.
To right field.
Zukowski is moving around those bases. He's in with a stand-up triple ball, getting by the right fielder. Nice diving try out there. So 27 for AJS, 11 for Aubreys.
So Aubreys is going to need to do some work in the bottom of the 6th.
You're exactly right, Bernie. They're going to have to score, depending on what we finish with. They got to score some runs or it's over. Turnbow, who came in for Kreider, the batter, he drives the ball to center field.
And that retires the side. So it's 27-11. Aubreys needs to score here to continue this game. We'll have the bottom of the 6th after this word from Kissimmee. Well, you can see right behind home plate there on the left. We talked about it last night. There's the barrel of bats. Steve Saluch and Palab, along with David Evall, working hard.
Yes, sir.
Making sure all those bats have been tested and counted.
Well, after game 8, we'll have them all. That's the 1:30 game. Everybody's bats will be tested. That's the only bats they get to use. If one breaks, we'll retest another one.
Rick, we had a question from Jimmer Brown. He asked on our USSSA Facebook page, wondering what they do with all the sponsor team bats after the tournament is over.
Well, when they say sponsored team, that's usually where, let's say we have AJS is an Easton team. They're totally sponsored by Easton. They swing nothing but Easton bats. Those bats just go back to the individuals. They don't go back to the sponsors. These guys work very hard, take a lot of batting practice. And they fully realize the more you use a bat, the softer the bat becomes, the lower the compression is. They have their gamers. But to
Right.
answer the guy's question, no, it does not go back to the sponsor.
Chris Calcutt with the runner on first, 27-11. Aubreys needs a score here, Rick. Again, some help with that walk.
Now what you want to do in the bottom of the sixth, make him hit to get on. Yurkus staring down Dan Sullivan, the plate umpire. Sully said it hit the plate. So Bailey's on second. Calcutt's over at first. And Brian Floyd, the batter.
To second for one, to first. That helps clean it up pretty quick.
Yes, indeed. 6-4-3, the double play. Brian Floyd hit into it. Bailey moves to third. Turnbow now in at first base, Jeff Turnbow. Brian Goins, number 23, trying to keep the inning alive, Bernie. Their last out.
And what a critical out this is.
Well, they've got to score these two. This one will be in the books.
This might do it, and it does. AJS a winner over Aubreys. It's a final 27-11. And so we can update our bracket. It's going to be Aubreys moving on. They'll take on Dan Smith later today.
That's AJS moving on.
Or excuse me,
Aubreys
AJS
will
moving
drop.
on.
Let's see, Aubreys will play 12:30 tomorrow in the losers bracket.
Other games we will see. 1:30 today, Albacoco's and Gene Shop. Fence Brokers is going to meet the winner between Sinister and Woodlaw. And coming up next, Logo Express and Northwest Combat for the right to take on Resmondo. Our exclusive coverage of the 2010 USSSA Men's Major World Series continues in about 10 minutes.